Hi, everybody. Diane, healing bodies, healing souls. And I'm finding more and more people that are not listening to what they say and or following through with what they say they're going to do. And I don't care if your life is going really well or if it's not going really well, you're responsible for it. It isn't a significant other's issue or problem. It isn't about really even about the economy. Your life and how it is unfolding, you're the main character. It's your path. Get back on your own path. Take responsibility. Listen to what you're saying because everybody else is. And apparently, you're not listening even to yourself. So, when I work with my clients, I really get them to hear what they're saying, take responsibility because what they're saying is telling me everything about their nervous system, how they're seeing the world. One lady said, "Oh, yeah, my ex, he's horrible." And I'm like, "Oh, horrible?" She's like, "He has road rage. He'll get out and beat somebody." And I'm like, "Oh my God, he's actually got out of the vehicle and beat somebody?" And she's like, "Oh, well, no, he hasn't actually got out of the car and to beat somebody." I said, "So why did you say that?" And a lot of times I will catch my clients saying things that are not really true. And it's not that they're lying. It's just that they are not paying attention to detail and they want to be the right one and the other person has to be the wrong one. So let's just say we're both right. And and then there's no argument. It's like, well, wait a minute. If there's no argument, then how does communication go back and forth? Well, thank you for asking. It is paying attention and wanting to care. It's understanding that the person in front of you that is speaking is right and it is a different person, a different individual. They're wired differently. I could say fast food companies are really bad for you, and then some people can say that's all I eat is fast food. There's not a right one or a wrong one in me or them. I'm going to give them their space. I'm going to say, good for you. I hear that. I don't have to change them. It's really called domesticating. The fun part about my sessions was that, of course, I'm going to watch that and it's going to be a little irritating, but the sessions are on Zoom and it is recorded, and I will point it out to them. And when they sit and watch it, they're really going to start to get an understanding of their problems or their issues. And that they can let down the walls, let down the guards, not fight so much, and listen, not always have to be right. And what you say, at all costs, follow through. Diane, I'm going to do this. Okay. Any questions about it? No. And then they don't do it. And it's like, why in that moment did you say yes? And then when you walked out or walked away, you said no. It's a pattern. You're not paying attention to yourself. You're not holding yourself at a high state of accountability. I'll tell you one thing, you sure want to hold everybody else at a high state of accountability. So I want to help you in language. I want to help you learn to pay attention and be supportive of that person in front of you, whether it's a significant other, a child. You don't want to dismiss them because they are opposite of what you believe. That just ain't cool. And you don't have to be right so everybody else can be wrong. That's your ego. So settle your ass down. Pay attention to yourself. Take responsibility that if you are not comfortable in getting the outcomes that you want, that you got to look at the one in the mirror and correct her or his behavior, not theirs. I've been doing this for a long time, over 30 years. I have over 20 different modalities that I use. So I question, I scatter a lot of times your story and kind of like rip it all up so you don't really have it. And that's a perfect way for you in a good mood, high vibration, to write something that will serve your new outcome. I look at everything as a recipe. If we keep using the same old recipe that you may have gotten passed down from you and you haven't changed it, then it's your issue. So I absolutely love what I do. So I'm going to look at your recipe. We're going to change it. Pull out the stuff that is outdated, add new stuff, and then get up each and every day to practice something new and to evolve more and to be that person that you want them to be to you. And then you'll get it back. So thank you for listening. I'm Diane Gazine at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. Very passionate with what I do. I love what I do. And I'm here to help you get to know you so that it'll be easier to get to know others. And thank you.